Welcome to the Grateful Tribe, a community of like-minded people that have big hearts that are on the journey of getting to big wallets. That is the kind of people that I would love to do business with, as business and work is a huge part of my life and maybe a huge part of your life for those of us that see ourselves as an ocean of potential to bring to this reality. We know what it's like to infuse work with our personal life and the boundaries become a bit blurry. And so I got to thinking, why can't I create a community of people that also have this big vision of wanting to make the world a better place, and to do that with the opportunities that come our way. I want to keep this as a mission-driven community first and foremost, to understand why we're making the money. I have both made and lost millions of dollars in this space. Essentially more money than most people will ever even make in this online digital entrepreneurial journey. And I say that to let you know that I know what it's like to reach some heights of having millions of dollars and still feeling empty, and what's the purpose, and looking for the meaningful things in life. And that's why I want to create a drive of putting our daily lives wherever we are, which I understand we might feel like we are not where we want to be. There's of course always more that we can achieve. There's always comparison, looking right and left to see what others have achieved, and maybe that makes us feel small or like we're behind. But there's always infinite ways to feel grateful for the present state of our lives, and I'm beginning to practice those in my day-to-day just personal life, and wanting to bring that into business, because again, how we present ourselves in the world of this connecting with other people matters a lot. And sure, we may all have the same opportunities that we partake in online, but why not do business with people you actually like? And that's my philosophy, and what I want to bring to the space is something that is a lot more humanistic than capitalistic. And that's my personal mission here, is to combine my personal life of wanting to live a life that is infused almost on a religious scale of gratitude. And for me, that transcends any particular type of belief system. I think we can all agree that appreciating our lives and being grateful for the things that we have at the current moment is a great way to instantly feel wealthy and lucky and appreciative of all that we do have, instead of looking at all that we don't have. And when we have that mentality of grateful for this industry, grateful for the people we connect with, grateful for the opportunities, grateful that we've come to know how to even make our first dollar online, and then be able to scale that through skills, that is some way that we can actually approach the same tasks. I love this perspective of, instead of looking at the things that we do, whether it's working or working out, instead of saying I have to work, I have to work out, it's having the mentality of I get to work, I get to be a provider for my family, I get to infuse these online digital skills and then create real world impact in my day-to-day life. So that's a beautiful outlook just in that one little idea, shifting how we approach the day, how we approach our work, and having fun along the way, meeting the kinds of people that we actually want to talk to, actually want to engage with, not just for a transaction, not just for a commission, but actually care about, get to know, and really be on the same mission of trying to live a meaningful, valuable, deep life instead of a superficial one of flashes and just materialistic things. So that's my personal mission with the Grateful Tribe, because I always want to remain grateful each and every day, not at the North Star of like having the perfect life. It is actually beautiful just where we are right now, if we will only look around to notice and smell the flowers, smell the wonderful things in our lives, the people that are still with us, and the wonderful, limitless opportunities we have in front of us. So if you share such a perspective, I welcome you to our community, our tribe. You can join us not just here on where you're watching this, but also in other groups, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on Telegram. Of course, stay plugged into YouTube and many other platforms that we'll begin to expand into as we learn and grow together. With that, I hope you make it a grateful day, and I will catch you on our ongoing journey to go from grateful to greatness.